Hmm. Oh my god. If I can get myself right here. Okay, hi guys. This is day one of the master cleanse, and well, the day before, like I said, I didn't eat anything, or probably the only thing I did eat was, or not eat, or drink was 2 cups of coffee, and I figured that, you know, drinking something versus eating something is, you know, I'd rather drink something than eat something, you know, on the day before I start my cleansing, so that I'm not feeling guilty. I'm not feeling guilty about eating something which would have made me feel bad, and then probably I would have binged or something, and to prevent that I just satisfied my sweet tooth, which was actually having a cup of coffee. And for some, coffee isn't sweet, but if you add sugar, and I know sugar is bad for you, but hey, I didn't say I was perfect, and I just wanted something so I wasn't feeling bad for myself. And, you know, knowing my patterns and stuff, this was a big, like, step towards something good. Anyways, right before I went to bed, I was at 224, then it was like going back and forth between 223 and 224, and I think because I got kind of bloated, my body wasn't used to not eating anything for a whole day, or maybe it was because of the day before of all the salt content that I was eating, or whatever. I don't know what it was, but nonetheless, I didn't have any soda. I mean, I was tempted. My kids had soda, and I'll wean them off soda also, as well as myself. So anyways, I had the temptation of soda around me. I didn't drink it, and this morning I see a can of soda, and I'm not drinking it, you know. What did I do? Oh, right before bed, excuse me, right before bed, I did have my dieter's tea, or I guess I call it dieter's tea because that's the way I've known it. My mom used to drink it. It's like a green box with the lady on top. Usually Asian stores sell it, but then I think the last one I bought was from the 99 only store, 99 cents only store. And I was surprised to see it there, but it was like one of those small sample type boxes, so it didn't have as many as a regular box you buy at the grocery store, or I've seen them at my local grocery store. But anyways, I had one with, I'd say lukewarm, warm water, and I kind of drank it as fast as I could because I didn't add any sugar, and it tasted really bitter. I let it sit there in the warm water and try to get as dark as it could before the water got too cold. And as soon as that happened, then I just chugged it. I just drank it as fast as I could because I didn't like the bitter taste. I don't really like bitter. I'll usually add some sort of sugar or honey, and I didn't add anything this time. So a second pat on my back for myself, because I went from having cups of coffee with sugar in it, and this time right before bed I didn't even add sugar. So I think I got that out of my system, or I hope I did. So we'll see. Anyways, I did buy the ingredients all from the 99 only store, 99 cents only store, and also Trader Joe's, because I've had a hard time locating the uniodized salt. I thought I was going to be able to find it at the 99 only store, but it turned out to be iodized sea salt. So be careful when you buy it, because you'll end up most likely buying an iodized version of the sea salt if you don't look carefully. So anyways, I looked it up, I googled it, and I found out that the most likely place for me to buy these ingredients were actually at Trader Joe's, and there were tons of locations near me. So I went to my local Trader Joe's, and I bought lemons, a bag of 2 bags of lemons, because there were like about 5 little lemons in a bag for about $1.50. I'm not sure if it was on sale. This is my first time really buying something officially at the store, so I'm not really sure if that's the regular pricing. But anyways, I also got the grade B maple syrup, and that was at $16.99. And what else? The uniodized sea salt, which was like $1.49. So what I spent over there was about 21 something, almost $22, I would say. So I mean, I thought it was going to be more expensive, so I was happy with that. I did go to the 99 cents only store, and I bought the rest of the ingredients, which really, I guess I would say it would be the dieter's tea. And I'm looking this way because I am looking at the box of ingredients that I have. And the cayenne pepper. I bought it in a small little jar, and that was 99 cents. It was kind of hard to find, actually. I went to several 99 cents only stores and I couldn't find any. So I was lucky enough that I found one little section of that store, and it just so happened to be in stock, because there's actually only 4 or 5 bottles left in that whole entire row. So guess it was meant for me to find it, so I'm happy with that. What else? So I'd say like maybe 25 bucks in total, I would say, for all this stuff, which isn't that bad. I mean, like I said, I thought it was going to be more expensive, and it wasn't. So I'm happy. That I would think would last me, since I'm trying to lose weight, instead of the 2 tablespoons. According to the booklet, you could use less maple syrup if you want to lose weight, and more if you need to gain weight. So since I need to lose weight, instead of 2 tablespoons, I'm using 1 tablespoon of maple syrup, in the hopes that it'll help me lose weight, because that's the whole purpose. I mean, I might as well do it the right way, even though it was okay for me to use 2 tablespoons. I mean, I'd rather just learn to live off less sugar anyway. So hopefully this will jumpstart my weight loss, and we'll see. Anywho, what else did I want to mention? So I divided all that into, if I'm doing 1 tablespoon, I divided that into a calculator, and I figured with a 32-ounce bottle that I bought from Trader Joe's, that it would be about 10 days worth. So, and the rest of the ingredients too, because it's 3 lemons times, well, you know what, I might have to go to Trader Joe's one more time just for the lemons at least. I know the sea salt was a big canister, so I could see that lasting probably a whole month worth of saltwater flushes. And let me tell you, saltwater flushes are not fun. It tastes nasty, and I am a salt person. I love salt in all my food, but to have it in my water does taste like I am drinking the ocean. And I guess what I did was I put the whole entire ingredients in one of those water bottles the reusable plastic water bottles with the big opening, and I used that, and I dumped everything, and I tried to just chug it. I got about halfway the first time without, getting sick. Then I had like this gagging reflex after I got halfway through. So I had to drink the rest and, divide the rest of the quart into 1/4, you know, so it was half, then a quarter, then a quarter before I was able to finish the whole thing. But I would say it took me a whole minute because I was starting to gag, and I've been having this gagging reflex for over a couple months now, and not because I was too much about gagging over the saltwater flush drink, but just because I haven't, eaten for last, I know for sure 24, I'd say we're going toward 30 hours of not eating any solids, so that is another reason why I was gagging, and the fact that I'm just very sensitive to a lot of things now. I don't know, like my doctor said, maybe it's because I'm getting older, which is really stupid. I don't think it has anything to do with that, but it could, I don't know. So anyways, I've been having this gagging reflex. It's to the point where, like, I feel like I'm going to throw up, but nothing happens, and I just got used to it. It's something I just do. So anyways, I drank it, and it made me gag a bit, but I was able to hold it down. But what helped me was the fact that I just really wanted something to drink. Instead of getting something to drink, I just took a piece of lemon and just stuck it in my mouth to, like, give my, and I know it's like, okay, well, you just ate something that's very salty. This gives you, like, a whole different strong taste or whatever, but I don't know. In replacement of, like, trying to look for something sweet, I just took a lemon and stuck it at the tip of my tongue, and for a couple seconds that's helped. You know, it's helped me to the point where now I don't have that salt taste in my mouth anymore. And some people say, oh, well, brush your teeth or to get the taste out, or, you know, I don't know what works. Whatever works for you. This worked for me, so we'll see. This is day one, so I can't really say that I won't go to just sticking a tube of toothpaste down my, you know, brushing my teeth, I guess, to make me feel better. So hopefully we'll see. As far as the saltwater flush working, 2 rounded teaspoons, not tablespoons, but teaspoons inside that water has already made me, you know, want to go. I've already gone once, and I can feel myself needing to go. Maybe I feel like maybe I might have to go maybe 2 additional times, like the booklet says. I've already gone once before because I took the dieter's tea. Dieter's tea actually makes you want to go too. So I've already gone like 2 times already this morning, and it's like I didn't think my body could go anymore, and apparently it could. So I guess it's doing exactly what it's supposed to do. I checked a scale, not thinking that it would budge. At least I would be back at my 222 because I felt bloated. So I was like, okay, well, I'm at 222. At least let it be 222 or 223, because I was thinking that maybe I went to bed at 224. And I know going number by number on the scale, it shouldn't be a big deal, but to me, that just makes me realize or recognize that I'm headed toward a direction, a certain direction. And I use the scale. Some people don't use the scale, I do. So I looked at the scale and it said 221.2. So I know everybody's like, oh, well, it's probably because you're not eating anything and blah, blah. I know that I'm losing water content or whatever. But it makes me happy to see that the scale's going down. So I like to each their own. Whatever you use to make yourself, you know, feel better, you know, mentally. For me to see that the scale is going down makes me feel better, and I think that's what counts. So what do you feel is a measurement of your weight loss? Is it the fact that your pants don't feel tight today, or is it you stepping on the scale and seeing the number go lower? You know, for me, it's the numbers going down. And I know I'm going to hit a plateau eventually. And I've been through that. So I know, I recognize what my body does. And just the fact that I'm trying and that I'm doing this, that I've you know, while drinking my saltwater flush, I just kept telling myself, chug it, because I'm doing this for myself. I'm doing it for my kids. I want to live longer. I just kept saying that. I just kept, you know, and that's what works for me. Whatever works for you, you know. So seeing the scale go down, that's making me happy, makes me more motivated. Hopefully, eventually, maybe in 2 weeks from now, I'll be able to fit in a pair of jeans. Even though it may be my fattest pair of jeans, I'm not able to fit in them right now. So the fact that if I can fit in my fattest jeans will make me happy. So, and that's a good sign. So, I'm going to continue to keep on these video diaries. I will take some pictures. I took really crappy pictures yesterday, so I'm not going to post them up just because I think I have to have my kids take my picture. I don't have a tripod. I had to return that for my own reasons. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and have my kids take my pictures because I don't want my hubby to take pictures of me. I don't want him to, because this is for me, and even though I told him this is what I'm doing, I'd rather keep the majority of my success a secret so that I don't get winded out by people's opinions. And that's one of the biggest struggles of weight loss, is that people say, oh, you don't need to lose weight, or some people get negative, or people start feeding you